From the endless depths of a broken cosmos, a new kind of evil was born. The Darkest Knight, a being who started as the Batman who laughs and ended up becoming one of the most broken entities DC Comics has ever seen. A predator who shed his human limits, took the power of a god, and reshaped his very existence to dominate all of creation. We're talking about a cosmic-level, reality-breaking entity who hijacked the blueprint of existence itself. This is Bruce Wayne's mind, already one of the most dangerous intellects in fiction, fused with Joker's madness, amplified by the powers of Dr. Manhattan. Imagine fusing the cold, calculating mind of Batman with the godlike abilities to manipulate time, space, life, death, and even the fabric of reality itself. That's exactly what happened. He didn't just inherit Manhattan's powers, he perfected them. He became something completely new, the Darkest Knight. Before he even became the Darkest Knight, the Batman who laughs was already a universal threat, manipulating entire realms, stacking armies of corrupted Batmen, and dismantling worlds by turning hope into fear. But after transferring his mind into a Manhattan-cloned body, he ascended beyond anything we had ever seen. He wasn't just altering reality. He rewrote time, flipping past, present, and future, like pages in a book he now owned. In Death Metal #2, it stated plainly, "I see all timelines, all possibilities, and I shape them as I will." Meaning this man didn't just have foresight, he controlled narrative causality. He could undo your very existence before you even existed. And the cosmology he was stomping around in wasn't basic multiverse stuff. DC's map stacks crazy high. You got the normal multiverse infinite worlds floating inside the sphere of the gods. Above that, the monitor realm. Above that, the over-monitor pure conceptual space beyond form. Then there's the source, and ultimately, the presence. Perpetua, a being that built the entire infinite multiverse, was afraid of him. That's your scaling right there. The Darkest Knight threatened beings who existed way beyond physical reality, beyond infinite spacetime, into the territory of pure metaphysical narrative. When Perpetua taps into the source, she's already a god. When Darkest Knight absorbs the crisis energy specifically tied to rewriting entire multiversal structures, he surpasses her. And it's not just implied in Death Metal 4, he flexes crisis energy to start warping the multiverse at the story level, crafting the last 52 a dark reflection of all existence. Meaning, he didn't just threaten infinite Earths, he was rebuilding everything on a fundamental narrative level. In other words, Darkest Knight was operating beyond space, beyond time, beyond even standard conceptual layers. At bare minimum, he was scaling into universal territory casually. Realistically, when you factor in how he manipulates metastructures like stories and destiny, you can start arguing for high universal level. Darkest Knight wasn't just raw power. His hacks were outrageous. Full control over crisis energy, meaning he could create or destroy infinite realities. He could straight up edit your existence. You couldn't just kill him in one universe, you'd have to erase every possibility of him existing. He absorbed the last 52 multiverse, gaining infinite corrupted versions of characters at his beck and call. He could create armies of composite nightmares, versions of heroes and villains fused together in grotesque, godlike forms, all under his command. When it came to raw feats, the Darkest Knight battled against the hands, the literal caretakers and creators of multiversal structures. And he wasn't just fighting one, he was planning to replace them. He wanted to rebuild the entire Omniverse in his own image. The Darkest Knight is easily one of the most powerful beings in DC history. At minimum, he scales to high complex multiversal. The Darkest Knight's speed is straight up irrelevant by normal standards. We're talking movement across narrative layers, meaning he could perceive and interact with realities before they were even written into existence. He wasn't just the end of your world, he was the end of every version of your world, across every dream, every fear, every possibility. The Darkest Knight wasn't fighting heroes. He was fighting the idea of hope itself. In the end, it took a golden goddess wielding the raw source of creation to snuff out his flame. A being not trapped by the laws of the multiverse, but transcendent beyond them. And even then, the echoes of his darkness still lingered, whispering through the cracks of reality. The Darkest Knight was not just a villain, he was a reminder that sometimes the greatest minds can birth the darkest gods. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we're almost monetized, so keep watching our videos. Till next time, peace.